All right, welcome to Newstalk. We have Hillary Zwetzig back from Mental Health America of South Central Kansas, and we're talking about our interactions in person versus online. You want me to ask, is one better than the other? And you say?
Yes and no.
Yeah.
So it is great that when we came out of the pandemic and we had a way to connect virtually. And a lot of people found a lot of communities and a lot of different situations where they felt like, hey, these are people that I wouldn't find in my neighborhood, so to speak. Like if you're out in western Kansas or if you're in the middle of Alaska or wherever you may be, you know, that online community is fabulous.
Right. But that was when that was our only option.
And that's true. And we still have people now that are like, yeah, but I have this great community, which that is great. That is support in one way.
Right.
However, for your mental health, we are such social creatures. We absolutely need that face-to-face, that communication where you can talk to the individual. Because how often have you received a text or an email or something virtual that you totally misconstrued?
Or your response was misconstrued.
Absolutely.
Conflict central.
Yes, conflict and confusion and miscommunication, and we do enough miscommunication as it is. So face-to-face gives you the nonverbal, the eye contact.
Sure.
You're sharing space with another person or with a lot of other people, which makes a big difference. You make there's an empathetic connection there. There's bonding that can occur. All these things that you cannot do online.
Sure. We talk a lot and we hear a lot lately about loneliness, and this factors into that, you say?
Yes, it does, because you still feel disconnected to a degree. A lot of online communication is not very authentic. We all have heard about the catfishing and all that other kind of stuff.
What's real anymore?
Right. So when you're face-to-face, it's hard to put on a fake facade, so to speak. You know, that's the real you. We see your nonverbals, we see the interaction, we see who you are, whereas online, we're posting pictures of our wonderful vacations and what we ate and all these things that are not necessarily the true self.
Right.
So, you know, I always say the bottom line is that when you're face-to-face, when you create that bond, you are creating a situation where you have shared moments and not shared memes.
And that's, I mean, the memes are fun. But
they are very fun.
But they don't feel the heart.
And there is a little bit of connection there, but it's the same kind of thing as the connection I have with somebody at the grocery store, maybe, over a true human connection with that true contact.
Hillary, thank you for the reminder. We all need it. We'll be right back.